When I was plat, I really wanted to learn how to flip reset because it would help me in competitive, playing with my friends, everything. But I never really learned how to because there was never a good tutorial. I'm going to give you that tutorial that you're looking for, assuming that you have no experience at all. Let's get into it. So first, you just want to boot up Rocket League. I hate the new easy anti-cheat, bro. They got rid of Baki's mod, and now I can't use anything cool. Just so you guys know, I'm using a Pro Xbox controller. I like Xbox more because it has, in my opinion, less input lag, and it's also easier to use. For flip resets, I highly recommend using the Octane. The Octane is the best car for flip resets. Now go into free play. Now I'm gonna assume you're starting from scratch, okay? You might not be, but let's just assume you are, okay? The first thing you want to do is have the ball in front of you. And you want to drive it up the wall and brake right there. This is the spot where you want to brake. Right before you hit this little line right here. You want to brake in the grass. Alright, once you have that down, you want to bring the ball back. And you want to brake, let the ball go up, and then hit the ball and brake again. You're going to want to brake above this curve right here. This curve, if you hit the ball at the curve, it'll just make the ball go straight up. And we don't want that. We want the ball to look like that going off the wall. So when you're going up the wall, you want to brake, tap the ball and brake, and then jump off the wall after the ball. Assuming that you've mastered all of those steps, this is what it'll look like all together. Just a simple brake, brake, jump off the wall. Now that's the easy part of the flip reset. Here comes the more complicated part. Now you want to put all those steps together and start feathering your boost towards the ball and hit it. So just like you would for an air dribble, but instead of the air dribble, you're going to want to turn your car upside down. See how I got the flip reset there? So just take it nice and slow. It even helps if you put your game in low speed, like 65% I would actually recommend, so that you can practice getting flip resets. So after you have all that down, and you turned your car over, the hard part is the timing. So you want to flip over and try to get the reset when the ball is at its peak. Peak meaning the highest the object can travel. So while it's at its peak, about right there, you want to flip your car over and get the reset. Now, after you get good at getting the reset itself, you want to learn how to finish. So to finish, you want to get the reset, and if worse comes to worse, you can just knock out of the way. But to get a goal from it, you want to get the reset first. Let me do that. And that stinked. But that's called a turtle right there, which can be used once you learn the flip reset. So to finish after you get the flip reset, you want to jump off. And then once you have the ball in the air, you just want to flip into it and score. I did not there, but you see what I mean. Alright, so sometimes you're gonna fail while you're in the air, but the worst thing to do is just like kind of like flail around like this. Because what use is that to you if you're playing ones, or if you're playing twos, your teammate? Once you're in the air and say you failed the flip reset, just like that, you want to get down as fast as you can. You don't want to stay in the air because then you're no use to anything in the game. So once you have all that down, you basically have the flip reset master, but what I recommend doing is spending 10 to 15 minutes a day just in free play, just learning how to master it fully. So this mechanic is used lots of times in competitive. Like, there's tons of ways you can use it. There's double flip resets, there's pop resets, there's Jerry resets. This is used as a freestyle move too, if you want to learn how to do that. This is one of like the most basic freestyle moves that you need to learn if you want to become a freestyler. So yes, I do recommend this for every rank to learn. Every rank, not including bronze and silver. If you're gold, I recommend learning it because one, it's cool, and you can use it in a game sometimes. But bronze and silver, you probably don't know how to air dribble yet, so I would not recommend using this. If you guys like my content and want to see more tutorials like this in the future, then make sure to like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.